Pac knew that the elite was paying the government, the elite on the government, on the president, everybody else. Pac was talking about that shit and they didn't want to hear that shit. They didn't want no young black brother telling these black people in the ghetto that your strings is being pulled by a committee of 300.
We were just talking about the different points in the thug code. And Pac said, well, I can deal with that, we can deal with that, we should fix this, that, blah, blah, blah. And we were going through that night. And so there was a conference of people who were from the streets. I'm not talking about Joe Schmo people. I'm talking about people in the life who were coming together to see if they could agree with this thug code. And Pac came to this meeting to pull that agreement together. And the next day, they had him set up on this rape charge. So for everybody, they don't know nothing. Part of his case was that there were tapes on the telephone of what he was trying to do in the hotel. And the cops got the tapes. And Michael Warren was trying to use the tapes as evidence or something. So what they said, they didn't know where the tapes were. Because if you got the tapes, you would have heard me and him talking about just those things. So there would have been one contradiction to that type of behavior. You see, and so no one knows this because, you know, and no one understands the many things that Pac was doing. And so the thug code, the street code, these are the principles that was in the thug code. And this is what Pac and some of the OGs and young G gangsters in various parts of the country, the Bloods, the Crips, the people off of the streets of Queens and Brooklyn, they were all in Manhattan. They came together and sat down and was trying to create that, and Pac was a motivator for that. And that's why they had to charge him. And that's one of the reasons why they had to lock him up. And so when he went to prison, they did not want him to come back out and be moving in that direction.
Damn, son. Niggas stay doing it to us, son. Gone, son. Niggas think it's a coincidence. Niggas be stopping us before we even get started. Under attack, baby. We gon' ride though. Watch it, son.
Some say the government will watch me, but they can't stop me. I'm dropping evil with the people as my posse. Some say the government will watch me, but they can't stop me. I'm dropping evil with the people as my posse.
See the lion in my eyes when I'm coming for the get back. Big Mac, hot gun fire, hot tires, they burning. They got us all dying and burning. They lying to destroy our earth.
Which is, you know, the stuff to put me in jail. It's nothing that's been true. I just want print the facts so everybody can sort it out. My life is ruined because nobody has a chance to get the facts.
And the fact is that there was no semen found.
No semen found, no forcible entry, no entry into the anal, no nothing, none of that. You know,
and no fingerprints on the gun.
No fingerprints on the gun.
Maintaining your innocence.
I'm maintaining my innocence because I'm loud. I didn't shut up. But I didn't think they was gonna take it this serious. Me keep talking out. I didn't think it was gonna be a matter of life and death.
Good guys get torn down by COINTELPRO, and that's what they did to Gary Webb, and he wouldn't shut up, so they killed him.
And also for the people out there, we need to start supporting not every black person that go to jail or get into trouble, but the ones that you know didn't do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I feel like people know I didn't do this. They say it right now. They still say Tupac Shakur rape charge. I'm not convicted of no rape charge. I want to make that real clear. My charge was sexual abuse, forcibly touching the buttocks. That's what they charged me. I'm innocent of that, but that's what I'm in jail for. You understand? And we just got to be smarter and sharper, or they're going to start taking away each and every person that steps forward to do anything positive for the community. So that's why you be wondering why everybody want to live a negative lifestyle. It's safer. And the community don't support us when we do step out and take bullets for y'all.
Bottom line is Tupac died for you, and you, and you, he died for us.
I got a community project that's in the works right now. I just met with Al Sharpton, Malika Shabazz, Malcolm X's daughter, a whole bunch of teachers and educators and community workers. And we're just gonna start slowly but surely taking our communities back. So it's not like I'm just jaw-jacking, doing lip service. I don't care if nobody ever support me no more. I'm doing this for self. Now, if we do want to live a thug life and a gangster life and all of that, okay. So stop being cowards and let's have a revolution. But we don't want to do that. Dudes just want to live a character. They want to be cartoons. But if they really wanted to do something that was that tough, all right, let's start our own country. Let's start a revolution. Let's get out of here. Let's do something.
When you come up to me and I'm not giving you the kind of reaction that you think I should be giving you, it's not because I'm ungrateful. It's because I'm nervous, I'm paranoid. I just got out of jail, I've been shot, I've been cheated and lied and framed.
I saw that Tupac was shot in a recording studio lobby, and the Washington Post had another strange twist. The same cops that arrived at that scene were the first to arrive at his sexual assault scene a year earlier. And so I called up his lawyer, Michael Treef Warren, an excellent human rights lawyer in New York, and that was Tupac's trial lawyer, and I said, do you think the FBI is targeting him, or the cops and FBI are targeting him like they targeted his Black Panther parents? And he said yes, and no one's writing about it. I'm just going to review them anyway. I'll just say there was, after Tupac died, there were a few relatively good articles that covered some of the police tactics and the police foul play. One of them was by an editor at the New Yorker named Connie Bruck. She pointed out that at the sexual assault trial, you might remember in New York, she pointed out that there was the prosecutors treated Tupac much differently than the person that set up that whole situation, which was a guy named Haitian Jacques Agnant. You may have heard Tupac's song where he talks about Haitian Jack. Knew he was working for the feds, he said, meaning the FBI.
Listen while I take you back and lace this rap, a real live tale about a snitch named Haitian Jack. Knew he was working for the feds, same crime, different trials, nigga, picture what he said. And did I mention, promise to pay back to me henchman? In due time, I know you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine, set me up, wet me up, niggas stuck me up, heard the guns bust, but you chicks never shut me up.
Michael Warren said that he finally got this Jacques Agnant's rap sheet and a huge list of charges, all dismissed up and down the East Coast. And he said that's a sure sign of a police intelligence agent. And so she's pointing out the unusual aspect of them treating Jacques Agnant differently than Tupac. So this guy with tons of money, Haitian Jack, is supposed to be a music promoter, enters his life, loads him with clothes and jewelry, and ends up introducing him to a woman in a dance club who gives him a blowjob on the dance floor. You know, admittedly to witnesses and all said they saw him. She admitted in court kissing his penis on the dance floor. They have consensual sex that night, and then several nights later, she charges Tupac and Haitian Jack, Jacques Agnant, with forced sodomy, and a number of other charges were brought, against Tupac. Now, of course, there's loads of horrible brutality against women and rape out there, but this looked like a setup. Haitian Jack set the whole thing up, and Tupac ended up finding all that out. Now, Tupac ended up, if you look at the court documents, which I have in the DVD and the book, you'll see that the only count that Tupac was found guilty of was touching the woman's butt against her will. It was constantly misrepeated as either rape or even sexual assault, which you don't know what exactly that means. It was touching a woman's butt against her will when both parties agreed they had consensual sex. Okay? And then it said assisting the touching of her butt against her will. Okay, he was found not guilty of sodomy, not guilty of assisting sodomy, not guilty of attempted sodomy, not guilty of all other charges. For that one charge of touching the woman's butt against her will and assisting Haitian Jack of touching her butt against her will, he got 1.5 to 4.5 years in a maximum security prison. What did Haitian Jack get? 2 misdemeanors, practically traffic tickets. Okay.
If you don't go to prison, there's only a few things, you got to be working with the police.